glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. The Bears will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense takes the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They boot it away on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So Missouri State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clinton. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He wants to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. It's caught downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Ineligible receiver, downfield,
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to pass, it's Battiato. The throw to the outside is complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hunt. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll try to pass their way in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal again from the 2. Trying to punch it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clark to fire. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking deep. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going over the top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Doherty. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Battiato. The quick out. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Butler. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. They're dealing with a second and long. Handoff from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a third and long. Clark wants to throw. They'll run the screen. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, getting them deep in their own territory. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Fights off a defender. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Back to throw, it's Vattiato. Looking to the big tight end. Pulls it in, it's Doherty. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up second down.
Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, MTSU. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Liberty.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Here's a heat. He's moving out of the pocket.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
And the Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Clark to fire. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Joyner. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
No gain on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Bears will hustle to the line. They just keep firing. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Complete to start this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Grabbed over the middle, it's Doherty. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Creates a little space. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Lacy. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Walker. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Clark wants to throw. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bears send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and look for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Butler. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Clinton. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Clark to fire. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Bears! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Give to the running back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Battiato. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So here comes the Missouri State offense. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business.
At the 31. And that's a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On the move, it's Joyner. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Clark wants to throw. And the third down pass is incomplete. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on fourth down, trailing by double figures. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Now on second down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in, it's Lacy. Open space at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Going to the running game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. Looking downfield on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Raider. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the fourth. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Bear offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Clark to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Clinton. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Got it behind the line. It's Lacy. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Plows through the defense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Fires to the big fella. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Clark wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Clinton. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the left. Finding open areas. Nice move to keep running. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line. Good enough for a 1st
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee.